Hi, we're here today to analyze the pitching mechanics, more specifically throwing out of the stretch, from Ben Glomski, who is a senior-to-be class of 2014 outfielder pitcher from Wabasha Kellogg. When we talk about pitching mechanics, throwing out of the stretch, we're going to emphasize various different things. First thing is the stance. Second thing is what we call coming together, or the set position. Then the raising of the hands, balance position, the actual stride itself, and then the throw and the follow through. So let's first start off by looking at Ben's stance. Ben is 6'5". He's got a great frame, and he's got a potential to throw in the 90s. His feet, his toes are pointing forward. His feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. He's pretty erect here. He's straight up and down, which isn't putting a lot of pressure on his knees. His hands are pretty much dangling. He does have his ball behind his back, which many pitchers do. So he's got a good stance here that he's working from. And again, he's 6'5". He's got a chance to create a lot of leverage and a lot of power when he delivers the baseball. Next thing we're going to talk about is what we call coming together. And I'll get those graphics off of the screen right there. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at this next phase, where he's going to bring his front foot back, his stride foot back, while his hands come together in the set position. And we roll it here frame by frame. You'll notice that the hands come together when that front foot comes up. And when your foot comes up, you're going to be about a foot or less away from each other down here with your feet right here. A little bit less than a foot of space. Okay? And his hands are together here at chest level. Okay? So that's coming together or coming to the set position. All right, let's talk about the raise now, and I'm going to back it up. We're going to move into this as such. Now, we're actually going to raise the hands and the front knee at the same time. These two things are working together, so it's like a string puppet. When the knee goes up, the hands are going to go up. All right, let's take a peek. Watch how nicely he's in unison here as he raises both at the same time. Again, it's like a string puppet. The knee's going up, the glove's going up. Now, let's look at this. His knee is higher than his hip. Okay? And he's coiled here a little bit. So he's going to be able to generate a lot of power in his hips when he comes forward. He's got a slight knee bend here, but not too much. What we want to do here is we want to get in a position where he's throwing down toward the hitter. If he were to drop and drive, if he were to drop his knee down and drive, which is kind of an old school teaching method, he would throw more flat, and it wouldn't be deceptive. Okay? So that's the raise phase. Next thing we're going to talk about is balance, and we're going to clear off this. He's in a great balance position right now. Note that his front foot is right below his knee. If you were to get this front foot out this way, then he would start tilting this way, and he would end up over here throwing off his line. And our goal here is Ben to stride straight at his target. Everything we want directed straight at our target. Okay? All right, so let's get that off there. And we're going to take a peek at the stride itself. Now, when we stride, the hands are going to break, and the foot's going to start coming forward. The goal here, and we can watch it, is when this front foot hits out in front of him, which should be about 6'5", because that's what his height is. As soon as that foot hits, his back arm is going to be all the way back in the throwing position and cocked and ready to go. So that should happen at the same time. Okay? Let's watch his stride. He's going to start separating his hands. Watch how it's in unison. The knees dropping, the hands are dropping. He's separating now. And when that front foot hits, his arm is all the way back, ready to go. Okay? He's landed on about a 45 to 60 degree angle, and this will open up more when his arm comes forward. Alright, so that's the stride. He's got a real nice long stride, and it's about 6'5". We've measured it. Okay, so we're going to get that off here, and now we're going to talk about the actual throw and follow through. Alright, so now you're going to notice that he's going to start taking his glove. He's going to bring it to his armpit, and that's going to help his upper body rotate as well as his lower body. So we're going to start seeing these shoulders come around as well as his back hip coming through, front hip. Alright, and everything's going to rotate and cause rotational force so he can throw harder with more velocity. Alright, let's get rid of that and let's watch it unfold here. Now he could take his mitt a little bit closer to his armpit. It's down a little bit, but not bad. Like it a little bit. Okay, so right there's his throw. Now notice, if you look at his back toe here, his toe is down, his heel's up. Alright, that's causing this to rotate, as well as this glove coming to his center of gravity allows that arm to come through quicker. Alright. Also note that his chest is right above his knee right here. Chest above the knee. Okay? He's in great throwing position right now. And he's pronating there. It looks like he's throwing a changeup, a circle change that he's kind of rolling over. But now just watch as he fouls through. His arm is going to go underneath his armpit. And he's going to bring that push leg up, and that's how he finishes right there. That's a good finish. So those are pretty good mechanics out of Ben Glomski. Ben is a great player. He's a prospect. I would recommend anyone to recruit him. I project him as a sure Division II and a possible Division I and a chance of being drafted. My name is Clark Joma. I'm a professional hitting instructor. There's my contact information. I appreciate you working with me today and being attentive, and hopefully I'll see you down the road here sometime soon. Take care.